The United States government is demanding highly sensitive data, including complete voter records from the state of Minnesota. This contentious request follows escalating tensions and widespread protests over the killing of 37-year-old nurse Alex Pretti by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, agents this past Saturday. Democrats are outraged, viewing the demand as a cynical power play aimed at influencing future elections and suppressing voters. Alex Pretti's death ignited a national firestorm. Democrats and the Trump administration are locked in a bitter blame game. Nationwide protests erupted, showing solidarity for Pretti and other ICE victims. Former presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton weighed in. Clinton warned of a historic moment, and Obama urged resistance to Trump administration repressions. President Trump, while announcing an investigation into the fatal incident, simultaneously lauded ICE agents. Other officials echoed this, calling agents patriots. Pretti and Renee Nicole Good, another victim, were controversially labeled domestic terrorists without evidence. Democrats demand ICE withdrawal and transparent investigations into excessive violence. United States Attorney General Pam Bondi responded to these demands with a cynical offer. In a letter to Governor Tim Walz, Attorney General Bondi blamed Democratic rhetoric for an alleged 1,300% increase in violence against ICE agents. She demanded Minnesota cease resisting ICE operations, end migrant protection programs, and release highly sensitive data, Medicaid information, and the state's complete voter records. Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut sees this as the true motive, influencing future elections. Minnesota's response was unequivocal. Secretary of State Steve Simon declared, "The answer to Attorney General Bondi's request is no," calling it an outrageous attempt to coerce Minnesota into surrendering private data in violation of state and federal law. Governor Tim Walz views it as fueling a fake 2021 presidential election narrative, urging Attorney General Bondi to instead release the 2 million documents from the Epstein files. The United States Department of Justice justifies its request by stating it needs to verify Minnesota's compliance with the Help America Vote Act, or HAVA. They claim access to the full statewide voter database with sensitive identification features is necessary to independently verify duplicate entries, remove deceased or relocated individuals, and ensure list accuracy. The department believes Minnesota's refusal violates federal law. However, comprehensive voter data access poses significant risks. Systematic analysis of personal data could deter voter registration. Such data sets could also be used to selectively conduct checks where election results displease the governing party, exploiting irregularities to fuel narratives of a fraudulent election. Ken Martin, chairman of the Democratic National Committee and a Minnesota native, sharply criticized Attorney General Bondi's letter. He called it part of an ongoing Trump administration campaign to undermine local elections and build a political retaliation database. Chairman Martin asserted the administration is wrong to think it can subjugate states through intimidation. The Democratic Party will stand with local officials fighting in court to protect democracy and voter rights. The Department of Justice had previously pressed 24 other states for voter data, with most attempts failing due to court decisions often on technical grounds rather than a fundamental ruling on the risks to democracy from centralized sensitive voter data. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. This video was generated using artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. See you next time.